Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter. Today we are playing Hotel Architect in New York. Let's see, we are not quite halfway there. Not quite halfway done. Let's look and do a foundation. That's going to be about 48. That's going to wipe out all of that plus right there. We'll add in our elevator. Oh, no, we can't. Never mind. Let's call in a construction crew. About 6 guys ought to do it. We're gonna speed up. Do some materials right there. We're going to add in our stairway. Right there. And the elevator. Right there. That way they'll be able to use the elevator all the way up, although they were able to do the elevator up the previous. And as soon as we get the last couple pieces in, place, oh, because that's the inner walls, we can do foundation again. We'll do 2 builds. My windows look awful. But this is really, I mean, this is my first playthrough. I'll do a sandbox because I've got another design of what I would like to do. Let's see, we're gonna go ahead and put that there. That way they can just go ahead and build it. There we go. Yeah, it looks like they've still got some walls to build on the bottom. But we do need to recover from this financially a little bit. So as soon as we can get all of these walls up, we're going to send these guys on their way. I'm going to design this out, which should give me enough time to, there we go, they can go. Should give me enough time to design out, save up enough money, and then we will bring them back. Let's see, this was the 14th floor, I believe. Which this one, no, okay, 13. 13 was going to be a bar and restaurant. Oops. And what I'm kind of leaning towards doing is kind of doing something a little different. Because we are kind of getting to... Oh, I kind of want to do just a little bit of a different layout and design. So what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to have... I want to have a bar right here. And I'm going to have a restaurant or we'll have a bar. I'm going to back this up. Hold on. All right, we're going to go all the way down here. I'm going to grab one of this. We're going to copy this. We're going to go all the way back up. Place that right there. All right, now I want to do a wall here. And we'll have a staff-only door right there. So this is going to be the kitchen. But we're going to have... What should we do? No. Oh, there is the... We have a Brat score of 80. We're going to put this right there. So this will be a staff door, and then we'll come up here. There is that. We'll put in a... Can we put in the second bathroom? Nope. I gotta go all the way back down. I gotta go all the way back down. I probably have other places that I could do this. There's our 4-star. And grab a copy of that. And all the way back up. Right there. Now for this, let's do windows. That there is a table.
Done. You're definitely on your way to the top now.
All right, we just got to take that out. The window right there. Okay. Now we can definitely do this with zones. This is going to be a bar, a kitchen, and a restaurant. So we have our dinner menu. We're gonna have... We'll have... I don't have the spaghetti and meatballs just yet. Let's do... steak. Well, here, we'll do... sorry. Swedish meatballs, schnitzel, and steak. We'll get some workers in here. Let's go ahead and design our seating. We're gonna put do that. Yeah, we'll do that again. Let's put in put it like that. Let's see. We can put here, here. There, and then we'll do a 4-top there. Yeah, we'll do that. I think probably need to move that there. Let's go back to here. Well, we need poultry. That right there. We're gonna do a... I like to have a wall right here just because that looks a little hideous. And then we also need to do the... see, we'll put those right there. Oh, we could do... Hold on. Let's cover those out. Let's see. For that. Do there, and you know what? We'll add, I forget which color that was. I think it's this one. We'll add the table back. There we go. And we'll figure out with drawings and stuff. This is probably a little chaotic. Let's go back down. Okay, in here I need pantry. We're just gonna do this right here. So they can bring stuff down. Where's the sink? There we are. We'll have a sink right there. Grab 2 of those. Move these right here. There we go. And then we'll have stove. Do 2 plates right there. And we'll do that. Yeah, and it's because we don't have a it's just because it's throwing a fit because we just don't have a anybody working. There, we'll have a couple seats. Like so. And we'll do a seat over here, so it's kind of like a little out of the way seat. Put in this wall right there. Put in some windows. There we go. See, that totally doesn't look awkward. Drink menu. We'll grab this one and 4-star. Yeah, we'll grab that one. We're gonna grab like the expensive drinks here. And let's also grab this one and this one down here. Okay. Let's see, we'll also grab a couple of these. That, like right there. And some... Or do we have enough that we could do? No, it would need to be 3x3. So no dance hall. We'll have some bar. We'll have... Do I need... I don't think I need this. So this would be a way that we can grab the espresso. We can get an ice cream machine. We can do we'll do the tea station up above that one, and we'll just have a nice open counter. Actually, you know what? Let's do... I don't need the additional space. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a counter there. We're gonna put a second cash register right there. And if I need to, I'll add a third cash register. Okay. And I believe that was all we built. Now we need to do, well, we need them to finish walls. Yeah, so let's grab, or if we wait, hold on. We could almost pay this off. What do we get if we pay it off? Complete an objective tied to your funding. It looks like it would just get one of each of these. Armchair and sofa complete. Wallpaper. So we'll be able to do this wallpaper. That was one of the ones that I wanted. Let's see. What else do we have? This one, we just need to get 5 stars. We need to get $1 million. We'll be able to do that once we get the loan in. Yeah, because if we wait just a little bit. See, because I could accept. There's our Statue of Liberty. We pay that off. So that took a little bit. That was a bit more than what I was. Okay, so we're not going to be able to pay off our full debt. Okay, if we're not going to do that, let's just go ahead and do our 12. Okay, do we have... Let's slow this down. Let's figure out what we want to do with our painting. I do want to do... Okay, that is bright. Let's do... black. With... Just got a new wall. Let's do that. What else do we have? Although this is also a really good one to have for the bar, but we're not going to do that. We'll do... Yeah, just to keep the appearance here. Come over. What do we have on this? Yeah, we could actually do that in the bathroom there, or not the bathroom, the kitchen. That's not a bathroom. And then in here we'll do... Ooh, we can do that. Trippy. All right, and then for the walls... These would be pretty good for it. Let's do that. I believe... Yeah, that sets us up for all of that. Now, however, I do have this, so we could... We do that, and then we'll come back over here, and we'll do... those colors right there. All right, speeding up. Okay, we do need to... We probably need... Okay, we do need to assign some staff. Let's look at this. Abigail Delight is good.
Psycho.
Not you. I want to hire another staff. We'll get Richard Refill. I want to get one more. We're going to do Della Napkin right up here. We're going to get a chef. Who do we have? Oh, we've got... Hold on. Elizabeth Green. Yep. And then for a bartender, I want at least 2 bartenders. We have Anthony Corona. Looks good to me. And who else wants to... Hold on. Let's slow that down a little bit. Yeah, we're going to go with this person. And I know I probably could just do the material sites and they would be all good. Let's see, what other items do we have that we might be able to add in here? We could add a couch. Now I do have one more bar planned. And we'll see how that works out. Oh, we have someone here. Is it Fabian Michelin? Oh, they're in the new one. Okay, there is everyone's done. Have at least 25 staff hired. How many staff do I have? Let's look at staff. My staff list. I have 29, so I should be able to hopefully get that pretty soon. I need I need more maintenance staff is what I need. Yeah, Amber Love Plant. Perfect. Look at maintenance. You're stinky though. Herb Good Tool is another good one. Pamela Fix-A-Lot. Done. Okay, now what's our staff? Now our staff's at 32. It's down to 34. I would like this number to be like under 20 at least. All right, so we have... Who else do we have? I have a feeling we are running low. Max power. We'll do Hernando measurements. He's a little anxious, but you know, that's fine. Lost in thought. Yeah, we'll grab you as well. What else do we have for the staff list? Okay, it's down to 23. We're better. Let's see if I've actually like exhausted our maintenance. Our maintenance people. Yeah, Stinky apparently never showers, lowering the cleanliness value of the surrounding tiles. I mean, if I have to, if this is the only one I've got. And then we've also got Larry Pipe Man. But he's a shouter, and so that will negatively affect the surrounding area. Slacker I can deal with. I just hired a slacker, so I think I'm good on that. So let's see, we've got new candidates in 3, 2, 1. Let's see, did we exhaust the candidate pool? Nope, we did not. Rinse Washington, very good. Joanna DePlumber. And you're a shouter. You have a bad temperature. You're a techno dinosaur, but you're positive. You know, I will hire you. Okay, now what does my ratio look like? 18. We're under 20. Still be like to have that down a little bit more, but I think I can live with this. Now we probably need some more cleaners. Do we have any? Shiny McLean. Perfect. Yeah, we're just having a party up here. Cleaner. We have Rachel McLean. I can handle Lost in Thought. It's a negative trait, but at least it's not like a detrimental. Here's Michael Flawless. And another cleaner. Polisher Kruger. All right, there we go. So yeah, we should be good. And we've got some ice cream. You know what we need? We need like a taco stand up here. That's what we need. Okay. So the next level is going to be some conference rooms. Did that a second time. Put it like right there. Let's just get the little 2 guys in so they can go in and they'll be working on stuff. Now, part of this was because I wanted them to have a little bit of a buffer. Yeah, so let's... I am not going to be able to wait for this. And yeah, I don't have the patience to do this. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're gonna do we'll do the 6-man crew. Bring them up here. They will, yeah, there we go. A couple things we're gonna have is the stairway right there, and we'll put in an elevator right there. I did not mean to put that stairway. And then we're going to add in a wall right there. Okay, they're gonna go while I figure out what I want for this. I'm gonna leave this up here. Anybody who's coming up can come up the elevator. All right. So what I would like is, I think I would like 4. So if we, what do I want? 2. I could do 2. We'll do that. Let's move that there. We'll have that there. Okay, dude, you do not have a wall. All right. We should probably have... We'll do a... just like so. We're gonna have a... I need 2 doors. We'll do a door... Right, yeah, you are gonna let me do the doors. Right here and here. I need conference room. Now, the only thing that they really have to have is they just have to have a table. And we'll do that. Make sure they have that right there. Kind of try to make these where they are... Gotta have that. Kind of make these so that these are identical. We'll have some food, water, probably need to have... We're back up to the 4. I'll go and look at what we're actually lacking here in a second. And then really just windows and there's our double bed.
Just one more objective to go before you can crown yourself a Manhattan magnate.
Can't put one there. That's fine. Have everywhere except there. Okay, so for this room, yeah, definitely need a trash can. Can't place there. Can place here and there. I need walls. I think I'm down to really just needing walls for everything else. Let's go ahead and put in, a thinking chair right there. And for some entertainment, we'll put in a pool table right here that they can come and hang out in. I know it's kind of blocked, or you know what? Rather than that, hold on. Rather than that, let's do items, entertainment. Let's do a golf. There we go. Come up. We're gonna do 6. Floor. We'll do as that in there, and we'll have the blue and the green conference rooms. Of course, the walls will be here. We'll also do blue and green, and then we'll also have black right there. So do we have additional? We do not. Okay, I think the last one is we just got to pay back the loan, and the thing that's holding me back on that is just the fact that I want to keep building. So we'll need to place this there. We can just move that right there for now. Because they'll build that, I can move it as soon as they put in this piece right here. And same thing with the elevator. We're just going to stick one right there. We'll eventually put the real one. We'll eventually put it where it really needs to go. Once they get all of the pieces up and in place. There we go. Now this is where we're gonna have business suites. So for this one, I'm actually going to take these rooms. We're gonna copy it. They're right there. Take this room, we're gonna copy. Rotate around, 1, 2. But this time we're not gonna put in the tanning beds that we have right there. Just copy this room again. And we move that right there. We can put in some food items where we can have a snack machine and a soda machine right there. We can also have coffee machine right there. For a seating, put this down here. And then we also need, there's one wallpaper or another wallpaper. We need to do windows right there. Okay, for floor, let's come over here. Let's do the blue. And 4-star again. And there. That is very brash with that. Alright, so that is there. And we're gonna do 2 rooms just like that. Okay. While they're doing that, we're gonna go all the way down to the first floor. How are we doing on trash? That is full. What we're gonna do is, though, we're going to remove this one. We can delete. I will move the water. I'll move the water right here, and I'll keep the coffee for the staff. Because we're going to, for trash, we're going to do this. Have some extra trash cans. Here. Because I have not been doing a good job with the trash. All right, now let's come up here. All right, looks like we are done. I believe we're on 15, 16. Swear this is half my issue right here, is that I need to just not necessarily put them away. That's honestly not too bad, considering that we only, at this point, we still only have that 250,000 debt. What other goals do we have? Drop a character from the top floor, reach the maximum height of the hotel. That's gonna have 6 different guest types staying at the same time. I've still got Brats and Upper Crust to plan for. 5-star hotel, I'll get that once we get to, I believe we need the spa. No, I already have a spa. Okay, now let's look at our critic review. Okay, it's a 4-star. The bar is holding us down, and it looks like it's the bartender experience. That's just going to come with availability with that's just going to come with time. So I'm not worried about that. Bedroom, we could probably upgrade just a little bit. Hold on, let's slow this down. If we have here, can we upgrade? Not a whole lot. We can. Oh, I meant to have business class be a different color bed. That's okay. I will survive. I do wish that if I could make one change, it would be, and it might be possible. Who knows what they're gonna have in their next update. I know that they do have a roadmap already planned. But I would like to be able to recolor the sheets. So we're gonna do this right here. And we'll add that, and then we'll do more stairs right there. Add items, so this is gonna be identical. We're gonna have these 2 right there. Let's add some windows because it's gonna be crazy. None of my windows on any of my floors match. Let's add some food. We're gonna have a snack machine and a soda machine. Oh, and then we can have a coffee machine right there. And then on floor 18, did I This is 15. Yeah, that was the... Okay, we're just gonna do... Okay, new plan because I've got a little bit of adjustment to make. Okay. Because I apparently tried to squeeze 2 in on the same line. Let's speed that up so they can play checkers. Let's come in here. We add that. Just so they can build it. And as soon as they actually have the space... Come on. Like, guys, that spot right back there. That one. The one that's preventing me from putting this in there. I mean, like the last square they put in. Really? You had to put that one? Thank you. That was helpful. There we go. Now, up here, I'm planning on doing this room is going to be right here. So we're gonna have a little bit more space. But for this, let's click on this. For the Brat. Now this one works well for the Brat. So what I might do, but like, see, this one does not. Because it needs to, because that was 12. This one is size 16. This one's perfect. So we're gonna actually just swipe this one, and we'll put. Can we not? I can't. All right, hold on. Let's. Nope, we're gonna take this one out. Of course it would do that. Okay, it's still doing the walls. Okay, so for here, what we're gonna do is we're going to do, that's going to be for, and we'll do like so, with a door. Right here and here. Oh, wait, it's got to have that. It's got to finish that. Having an abort button would be really awesome. Okay, hold on. This is conference. So this is business center. I messed up on this. I wanted them to have yeah, the city, just like that. There we go. So I just gotta fix this real quick. And then we do that. Okay. We'll do with... just getting a kind of a taste for some of the different floor designs. Okay. Are we almost done with that? No. No, because that would be simple. Let's put in... okay, so that is a wall. We need to put that there. Yeah, they just need one. Can we copy just that room? Perfect. Okay, now we can go and we can copy this room, flip it over. There we go. And we'll add a wall right here. And I'm going to actually add... we're gonna add this one. Yeah. Put one right there. But we're going to place a wall right here with a staff only door. Items for food. Soda machine, and we'll have a coffee machine. Hold on. And then we got to remove that. Put that wall in. Slow them down. Flooring. That down instead. I don't think I want the gilded until we get to the brat level. Now here we'll do that. Bedroom here. What do we have? Wall. We could do... this is Brats, so let's see. We will do... I think this is the wall that we had to get to, yeah, so we'll just... since this is the wall we had to get to... yeah, we'll just have that. This is gonna be like the party room or something. Okay, can we do a floor... black? We'll just get that there. There we go. And now with... get our first double bed up here. Place it right there. Actually, we can place it right there. Okay, and... for stuff. We have that, and I think that's all we need. It does meet all the qualifications for Brat. So let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, we could do that. We've already got. Yeah, we could have mini bars. That would work perfect. Okay, what else can we do? Oh, we need to have the table, and I think we're gonna be good for now. Yeah, the bar's almost there. Restaurant food menu could be a little bit better, it looks like. That's business. That's Brat. We're gonna do 2 levels of Brat. Now, this level should actually be... was what I planned to have for the casino. But I think my plans are changing just a little bit. Not necessarily staying away from the casino, but just in the fact that I don't have the casino unlocked, and I frankly I need the space. We'll put in a couch right there. So we're gonna have 2 floors of Brats, and then we're gonna be making the final push upwards where we'll be doing, yeah, so we've got the final, what, 6 levels? So let's just go ahead and we're going to copy. We'll copy this one. Oh, I gotta do that on my own. Lame. That there. Then let's see, we add in our stairs right here, and the elevator goes right there. We'll add in wall there. We'll put in, and this is partially because we just never bothered with trash cans in most of the entire facility. Let's slow that down just a little bit so we can not miss this. That's gonna be a staff door right there. Now to paint, what color did I paint below? Okay, those. Or we'll do that one upstairs. And then for wallpaper, we can do this one. And then we just need some windows. Bedroom, we need some food. So, food, snack, coffee. And now we do cushion. We'll have... This is +9. This is +13. We'll do this one right there. And in fact... we're going to bump this one up to... was it this one? Yeah. Oh, not the bedroom. We'll bump that one up to here. There we go. In fact, we'll even do... we'll even do some flowers. All right, let's get that going. That floor looks like it's done. This one we're still working on. So they're gonna finish this. We will be back in the next episode. I should be able to finish this out. I think we just got six more levels and pay back the loan, and the loan shouldn't be an issue. It's just stop spending for like 5 minutes and I'll have it down. Let's see, do we have... yeah, it appears that we do have our guests. We're missing the upper crust, and that's okay. And we're gonna get, like, high tier stuff. So we will be back in the next episode. Have an utterly fantastic day, and see you next time.